Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my Zoom meeting and welcome to my presentation today. So before I start, let me introduce myself first. My name is Yuwita. I am from English Education Study Program, and uh, today I am going to present about the article that I read. It is about nutrition and children's intelligence quotient. So let us get started. So the first is abstract. So child nutrition, especially during the early years, is crucial for the development of the whole body and the mentally in specific. Mechanism by which the nutrition can affect the intelligence is still questionable. So aim for this review was to identify the latest studies done in the last 5 years regarding nutrition and IQ of the children. Systematic review was done using PubMed, searching engine with words like nutrition, food, diet, and IQ of the children. We include only original studies done in the last 5 years from 2008 to 2013. So 19 original articles were selected in 4 areas according to the outcomes of the studies. They are nutritional status, diet, breastfeeding, and milk formula. As a conclusion, despite the long period since the studies on association between nutrition and intelligence began in the last decade, this issue still under huge controversy. There is no doubt about the importance of nutrition during the early years of child development, but is nutrient deficiencies can lead to low intelligence. Next is introduction. So maintaining brain function is very important for cognitive development. For cognitive development, tidak apa-apa, mas, tidak apa-apa, rekam mobil. So introduction. Maintaining brain function is very important for cognitive development and also behavioral performance. The most crucial factor is the supply of metabolic fuel to the brain in the form of glucose. Several studies done previously concluded that poor nutritional status could affect brain function and impact on cognition and behavior development. The relationship between poor health, nutrition, and school achievement is well documented. Poor school performance may not be direct result of poor nutritional and health status, but may reflect multifactorial issues such as poverty and undernutrition. Previous studies done all over the world shows that treating nutritional and health condition of school children can improve their academic performance. So for example, some school food programs have shown dramatic effects on attendance and school achievements. In Benin, children in school provided food services scored significantly higher in tests than those in schools without food services. Aim of this review was to identify the latest studies done in the last 5 years regarding the relationship between nutrition and intelligence quotient of the children. And then next is method. So there are two methods in this study. There is there are comprehensive literature review and selection criteria. Uh, comprehensive literature review. So original articles were screening during the period from 1st January 2008 to 31st December 2013. Using the following search PubMed, several keywords were used, including nutrition, diet, IQ, cognitive, children, and association. And then selection criteria. Selection criteria means that only original articles that specifically describe nutrition and IQ from 2008 to 2013 were included in our study. So next is finding. There are 19 papers meet the criteria of the studies. This is the findings. There are 19 articles that were included. So the finding will be divided to 4 areas according to the outcomes of the studies. They are nutritional status, breastfeeding, diet, and milk formula. So I will explain about nutritional status first. So 6 papers out of 20 discuss the relationship between children nutritional is important in of growth development, especially among children. According to Taki, the possible mechanism on how nutritional status can affect the cognitive development that gray and white matter volume of the brain may mediate the correlation between body height and intelligence in healthy children. Sanjaya concluded that undernourishment and nonverbal IQ are significantly associated among children aged 6 to 12 years old in their study conducted in Southeast Asia region. Study done by Okumura concluded that full and verbal IQ score was significantly lower in undernourished infants compared to those well-nourished. And then diet. The type of diet that children consume can affect his cognitive development. The possible mechanism on how the diet can impact the cognitive development was explained by Taki. Food with a low GI are associated with less blood glucose fluctuation than are those with the high GI. A higher glycemic index of dietary patterns, according to Gali, was positively associated with total, verbal, and performance IQ scores at 8 years of age. Also, the type of food consumed at specific age was associated with IQ scores. The other important type of diets is fortified food that showed persistent effect on cognitive development of young children, which could persist until 6 years of age. Dietary patterns in early life may have some effect on cognitive development. Children whose diet in infancy was characterized by high consumption of fruit, vegetables, and home-prepared food had higher full-scale and verbal IQ and better memory performance at age 4 years. So next is breastfeeding. Healthy children who breastfeed may perform better on neuropsychological tests in the language domain at 10 to 12 years of age. According to the study done by Tozi, a study done by Lacopo and Sevilla acute that scheduled feeding to babies can be associated with higher levels of maternal well-being, but poorer cognitive and academic performance for children later in life. Some other studies found no association between breastfeeding with any crude IQ advantages or difference in neurological subsign in children at 9 years old. Holm conclude that the highest IQ score associated with breastfeeding children is accounted for co-founders such as maternal IQ and socioeconomic characteristics. And then the last is milk formula. So some studies shows that intelligent quotient scores of children who were fed a formula containing either LCPUFA or no LCPUFA did not differ at age 6 years old. There is no consistent beneficial effect of LCPUFA formula supplementation on cognitive development in full-term babies, according to De Jong. And their studies confirm that breastfeeding is associated with better cognition later in life. According to Gale, differences in children's intelligence according to the type of milk fed in infancy may be due more to confounding by maternal or family characteristic than to the amount of long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids they receive in milk. Children who were fed DHA fortified formula had higher full-scale and verbal IQ scores than children fed unfortified formula. So next is conclusion. Despite the long period since the studies on association between nutrition and intelligence began in the last decade, this issue still under huge controversy. There is no doubt about the importance of nutrition during the early years of child development, but is nutrient deficiencies can lead to low intelligence. As we know, growth of the children depend on nutrition and also the environment where he or she was grows up in. In the case of the intelligence, there there is a third factor that is very important role, which is genetics in genetic inherited from parents. More studies needed to explore the effect of nutrition on intelligent development with the controlling of genetic factors. So I think that's all my presentation. So if you want to add something, to at some point, or you want to ask something, please turn on your mic.
Marina, please.
Yes, Ramalina.
Okay, thank you for the chance. My name is Ramarina. I want to ask you, what do you think about this issue? Do you feel this issue is important? That's it.
I think. Thank you for the question. Yeah, I think this issue is important because it is affect the children. Also, children is our future leader. So if we pay attention in the IQ, in nutrition, in health of children, we are already pay attention to our future, to our future leader. So I think this studies, this issue is important. Did I answer your question, Ramadina?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Okay. Another question.
Farah, please.
Yes, Sarah.
So, do you think that fourth thing that you mentioned before really affect the development of child IQ? Thank you.
Uh, yes, I think the fourth thing that I already mentioned before is really affect the child IQ because this fourth thing is based on the studies of by expert. So they are already search and research and do the deep study into this. So yeah, I think this is real. This fourth thing really affect of the child IQ. Did I answer your question, Vera?
Yes, you did. Thank you, Vita.
Yes, thank you, Vera.
I
Hafizin?
want to ask Yuta,
Yes, please.
you mentioned about piece LC PUFA, if I'm not mistaken, in your presentation. So what is LC PUFA and what is the role of it?
So yeah, thank you for the question. So LC PUFA or C it's it's acronym for long chain uh, polysaturated uh, fatty acid. So it is same like omega 3 that contain in breast milk and or ASI or in milk formula. So it is same like lemak or in bahasa that affect on our brain. So this fatty acid is affect on the cognitive development of the child. So this is important for the first years of life for the child, and also this is important for baby space. So yeah, I think that's all. Did I answer your question, Hafizin?
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you for all the question and thank you for your great attention today. I think that's all from my presentation today. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.